Hello, my name is Richard. I'm here again to talk about my story about full-blooded gangstalking, and continue talking about neighbours and how they turn your neighbours against you and use them to basically to get you out of this town, to cause them divorce, lose your family, everyone. But basically, what they do is, as I've explained, they go around and behind your back and they come up with lies and bullshit and they coerce people, either bribery or whatever means, to get people to turn against the target. Okay? And so something my neighbor needs to know is that when they're trying desperately to destroy my life and they take everything from me, they see that I no longer have friends, I no longer have people coming over, I no longer go see people, I avoid people all the fucking time, okay? When they take all this from me, okay, where even my wife and my family, I'm more relaxed and happier when I was out for walks, believe it or not, with 2 dogs and a little kid. And so when they take everything from me and they see that I'm coming home from work, and despite all the misery and the fucking harassment they do to me when I'm out and about and everything else, when they come home, they know that I still had that stress reliever when I came home. Okay? And when my neighbor came over, when all of this eventually came to the point where they were now using my neighbor, who would go around, yeah, he's a bad man, I had to tell him to stay away from my kid, and blah blah, my dog, and all that, to act like the big fucking hero, when in actual reality, he's the filth and the scum behind it. And this is what you need to understand about what common pigs are, okay? Because there's no excuse for it, really. As I explained already about him coming down and cutting my tree, he came over to my home and banged on my door with a stick, threatening my life. Because apparently I called him a coward. Well, whatever, I'm sticking to it. You know, I mean, you gotta come over with a stick, what does that tell you? And so anyhow, we were watching a film, a video, and he came over and did this, and he pounded on the door, and he eventually threatened me and said, oh, you're lucky if you make it through the night, and blah, 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 and threatened my life, and the cops, I phone the cops, and they come and they don't do a damn thing to the man. Man who rants and raves outside, yells and screams out from the outside so the whole goddamn neighborhood can hear. I think it's sickening that this person, this neighbor, is that stupid to get caught up in it and not realize that you have been lied to. Okay, I'm not the psychopath you've been told I am. Okay, it's to stop me. Do you understand that? It's to discredit me. To stop who I am, what I am, and the mission that I am on, okay? And you, as my neighbor, should wake the fuck up to that, okay? Now, if you can't see that, oh well, there's nothing I can do for you, because I can see that your mentality is that anyhow. So, if you honestly believe that I'm a threat to your child or your pets, which I don't think you are by the way I see, the way you let your kids and your pets just run around here freely, I really don't. But regardless, I think that you've been brainwashed, and if you want to keep believing that, go ahead. I can't stop that. But I will tell the world what an idiot you are, okay? And that's all I can do is explain how they use you, and I'm explaining what you did, and that's what you did. You came over, pounded on my fucking door with a stick, okay? And you threatened my life. Remember, you told me I wasn't going to make it through the night, and it makes me wonder how many other people you killed, for our government, because look what you did. I phoned the cops, and they came, and not a goddamn thing was done to you, okay? I stopped a freak gang stalker who is nothing but a terrorist, and they take me away because they want to fool my family to believe that I'm a threat and I'm hurt. I pulled over some innocent piece of shit. Well, I didn't, okay? I didn't. He's a piece of fucking shit, and I'm sticking to it, okay? So, I think you should wake up, neighbor. And like I say, the only thing I can do is come online and tell the world, all the fuckheads in my neighborhood who've caused me pain and grief. And so that's all I can do, because I'm not going to do what they want me to do, come over and beat the fuck out of you. That's what they'd like me to do. But that's not going to happen no matter what. I'm going to make you lash out to me, which is happening, okay? This is what's, yeah. And if you come and hear this and see this, neighbor, you'll probably grab a gun or a knife, maybe a big stick again, and you'll come over and try and attack me again. That would be good. Why the fuck not? I mean, you did before, so... because as I said, that's what cowards do when they see shit like this, because they can't see through the light of fucking day, okay? So, if you want to be ignorant, neighbor, well, there's nothing I can do about that. But, again, I hope you can see the light of fucking day and realize what this is all about. And maybe there's some good in you at all, after all. And you also need to know that you have no idea what it's like to know that there are people out there who are here to fuck you. This is before you even moved out. And how hard it is for me not to be able to approach you and say, look, you got some great kids there, and listen, there's some people out there that would fuck me over and stuff, and blah, 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 blah. So keep an eye on your kids. Who the fuck knows about these freaks in my neighborhood and this community who will do anything, character assassination, to make me look like I would do something like that. So that's the thing that you need to understand, what character assassination is, why this happened, and what it's about. It was about me whistleblowing, okay? And it was about Clifford Robert Olson and John Robin Sharp. And if you can't see that, that's too fucking bad, okay? That's none of your business. It has nothing to do with you. Me solving crimes of little boys and girls doesn't have a fucking thing to do with you. You're just the one who foolishly got caught up in it. And now, nothing's going to happen. There will be no solving of murders of little boys because of scum and filth like you who get caught up in this and don't know enough to say, hey, I'm not going to fucking be fooled for that fucking shit. So, my neighbor, if you are someone perhaps bring this to you, you could do what I said and educate yourself by going to gangstalkingworld.com. Educate yourself. Understand community notifications with the EIC problems I had, me raising my voice and blah, blah, blah. That gave them the a reason to launch an investigation. How did they start that? By forcing me to come in and be angry and making, yelling and screaming. How do they do that? They fuck you over first. See, Sandy at the EIC office didn't know that there was people fucking me over and, believe it or not, forcing me to go in and rant and rave, which would make her say, hey, this guy's a danger. We need to put him on the investigation thing here and see, yeah, and boom, hey, he's violent because he raised his voice. And we're following him when we're doing things to him. We're fucking him over. And we're making him look like a psychopath so we can write him off and we can continuously fuck him over so we can use our gang stalkers to destroy his life. Because he exposed Clifford Robert Olson and John Robin Sharp and the devil worshipping that went the fuck on, who I'm not done yet, okay? And now, all you cult member fucking douchebag, child molesting freak who live in this community, I'm slowly but surely finding out who you are, where you live, every single fucking thing about you and your family. And you need to know that. And my neighbor needs to know that, okay? Because this has taken me a long time, and slowly but surely I'm doing it. Now, I'm telling you, my neighbor, that you have gotten caught up in something that's way over your fucking head. Now, I don't believe you care about your kids the way you say you do, because soon after, you just sit and went around fucking blah, oh yeah, I told that man to stay away, blah, 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 and sure as fucking thing, the next thing your kid's coming over to my house all the time, driving around in my fucking yard on your fucking quad, your dog's coming over all the time, shitting on my fucking property, your kid comes and goes all the fucking time, he comes here whenever the fuck he wants to. I'm the one who has to say, hey kid, listen, you gotta go away because your mom and dad are fucked up and don't understand what the fuck's going on, so you can't go. See, I had to explain because you're not fucking good enough father to explain what the fuck was going on, and that's why your kid still kept coming over here, because he can't see the fucking sickness that you were fucking brainwashed to believe that I am, and I'm not, okay? So you need to wake the fuck up, okay, neighbor? That's all I'm saying to you, and that's why I'm here telling this. If you can't see that, well, I'm sorry, okay? So remember, until next time, God loves you more than you can handle.